Hello, my beautiful sisters. Welcome to the video. Let's get real today. Are you actually lazy or is something deeper going on? You might have caught yourself thinking, hey, look, why can't I just get things done? And maybe you've even felt guilty because everyone else around you seems to be grinding, working hard, and staying disciplined. And you're just stuck. But before you label yourself as lazy, let's pause for a second because laziness isn't always what it seems. Sometimes it's a sign of something deeper, like burnout, fear, self doubt, or simply not having the right strategy to move forward. So, today in this video, we're breaking it all down, the real signs of laziness, how to know if something deeper is holding you back, and what to do if you're stuck in a lazy rut. Let's jump into it. First, what is laziness really? Laziness is the consistent avoidance of effort, even when you have the energy and ability to take action. It's choosing a comfort over progress every time, knowing what you need to do, but deciding not to do it anyway. It's resisting effort, not because you're tired or overwhelmed or unsure, but because you'd rather avoid discomfort altogether. Here's a reality check. If you're avoiding action because of fear, burnout, self doubt, or exhaustion, you're not lazy, okay? You're struggling with something deeper. Let's talk about how to recognize if you're actually lazy or if something else is holding you back. Do you always choose comfort over progress? Here's a sign of laziness. You know it needs to be done, but you consistently avoid it for easier, more comfortable activities. You'd rather binge watch TV, scroll social media, or sleep than work on your goals. You don't even try to push yourself. You just stay where it's comfortable. Now, it's not laziness if you feel tired, overwhelmed, or unmotivated because you're burnt out. You feel stuck because you're not sure where to start. Here's what to do instead. Select one small goal every day and make yourself do it. Remember, progress over perfection. And remind yourself, comfort does not create change. Number two, how to know if you're lazy? You procrastinate everything, even things that matter to you. Here's the sign, okay, or the signs. You constantly push tasks off for no real reason. You wait until the absolute last minute for everything. You avoid tasks even when you have the time and energy to do them. Now, it's not laziness if you procrastinate because of fear of failure, thinking, what if I mess up? Or you feel mentally drained and you struggle with focus. Here's what to do instead, okay? Break tasks up into small, tiny steps. Instead of, I'll write my resume, start with, okay, I'll write a sentence. Set up 5-minute rule. Tell yourself if you only have to do something, do it for 5 minutes. Once you start, you'll likely keep going. All right, number three, you make excuses instead of taking responsibility. Here's a sign of laziness. You blame circumstances, other people, or bad luck for why you are not taking action. You always have a reason why you can't start something. You refuse to take ownership of your own progress. Now, it's not laziness if you struggle with self doubt. You think, I can't do this. You failed before and now you're afraid to try again. That's different. Here's what you can think about doing instead. Flip the script. Instead of I can't because, say I will figure out how to. Own your choices. Ask yourself, what small thing can I do today to take control? Number four, you're always, quote, too tired, but you still have energy to do fun things. Here's a sign of laziness. You say you're too tired to work out, start that project, or be productive, but somehow you manage to have a whole bunch of energy for Netflix and scrolling through social media or hanging out with your friends. You convince yourself that you need rest, but really you're avoiding effort. Now, it's not laziness if you are genuinely mentally and physically exhausted, if you feel emotionally drained from stress or burnout. But here's what you can do instead. Be honest. Are you really tired or just avoiding discomfort? Get up and move your body, even for a 5-minute walk to boost your energy and motivation. And set a do it anyway rule. Even if you're tired, commit to at least one small action. Now, number 5, you want to change, but you're not willing to work for it. Sign of laziness here if you're talking about your goals, but you never take any action. If you daydream about success, but you refuse to put in the work. If you just expect things to happen for you without any effort. But, you're not being lazy if you're actually stuck in self-doubt, thinking, what if I try and fail? And you've tried and failed before, and now you have some fear. Here's what you can do instead. Stop overthinking this whole thing, okay? Action builds confidence. It's not the other way around. So do one thing today toward your goal, even if it's small, even if it's messy. So now here's what to do if you recognize some of these lazy habits in yourself. Sis, I see some of these lazy habits in myself, so don't panic, okay? Here's the truth. Everyone struggles with laziness sometimes. But here's the difference between staying stuck and breaking free. You want to recognize the habit and decide to change it. You want to push yourself to take action even when you don't feel like it. You want to choose discipline over comfort, one small step at a time. Now, sis, you're not lazy, you're capable. You're not stuck, you're in control. You're not behind, you're exactly where you need to be to take your next step, okay? Laziness is just a habit. It's not your identity, and habits can be changed. You do not have to feel motivated to take action. You just have to start. You do not have to do everything all at once. You just have to take one step at a time. You don't have to wait for the right time because the right time is now. So here's your healing, uplifting call to action, sis. Choose one small thing today, even if you don't feel like it. Interrupt one of those lazy habits that you have and replace it with an action that moves you forward. Remind yourself you are capable of more than you think. Sis, you have everything inside you that you need to create the life that you want. You just have to go prove it to yourself. All right? Mwah. Peace.